Hi, this is Vanessa with Train with V in San Jose, California and Fitness 23. Sorry for the lag time, we're back to making regular videos. Today it's all going to be a little bit of cardio for you and all about that back rotation making you really strong. Here we go.
Three, two, one, zero.
Okay, we're ready for the warm-up. We're going to do about a 2-minute warm-up for you. Remember, the idea of the warm-up is just to get your body moving, get some blood into these joints and into these muscles, feel everything straight if anything's wrong. Okay, arms are up, shoulder height. We're going to take that elbow to the knee, nice and easy, rounding the back forward, just warming everything up nice and smoothly. Make sure you open up those arms all the way. Try to hold those arms up to shoulder height. Don't have to go my speed, you can go slightly slower if you'd like to. Other side. I want to warm up both sides really well. Doing a lot of twisting in this video today, so I want to make sure we get a lot of rotational things happening here. Big breathing, nice and even. Good. Spread your feet out slightly wider than your hips. Gonna come down, warm those thighs up, big reach up. Big reach. Nice and even. Gonna do a little side to side motion. Just nice warming up here, no problem at all. Keep that back up and straight, head straight forward. A couple more on this side and then switch the other side. Nice and even. Good breathing. Gonna warm those arms up just a little bit more and we'll be ready to go. Nice and tall, arms are straight out, bring them in. Open up those shoulders. Add a little leg motion, nice and even. Feet come down right underneath your body. Nice even breathing. Okay, are you ready? Let's get to the exercises. Our first exercise is going to be a side lunge with an overhead reach. Really important, we do it nice and straight. We're going to do all these exercises today for a solid minute. If you find that that's a little too much for you to do, then go ahead and stop for a few seconds and then join me again. I'm going to do 30 seconds on each side. See how straight my feet are when I go down and how straight my arms are when I go up. Really try to get that straightness, nice long lean look. Exercise 2, it's time for us to get some cardio into this program. Let's do some jumping, touch the ground, come back up. We're doing a full minute. Don't have to keep my speed. You can make sure that you just keep moving here. Want to get that heart rate up and pumping. Okay, exercise number 3. Let's go to a forward lunge and really work those thighs
And on this one, I'm throwing in a little arm workout for you, because why not work the whole body at once? Try to be as balanced as you can, come down nice and even. Remember, we're doing 30 seconds on each side. This is super tough, tough on the balance, tough on the back. Definitely works out that booty and works out that thigh. Time to work out those arms and get that back rotation going. Let's do side to side punches here for 1 minute. Now while you're doing this, make sure you're staying up with shoulder height, getting nice rotation on the lower body, and make sure the arm is rotating, right? So I start flat, rotate flat. Keep going, it's a full minute. Gonna feel the burn in those arms, make nice pretty shoulders. Okay, we're gonna go side to side with those dumbbells all the way down, bending your knee. This is a whole lean on the side here. So this is working out your hip and your obliques. And always make sure the weight is in the thigh and not in the knee. We're gonna do 30 seconds on each side. Here we go. Remember, if this is really tough, don't go all the way to the ground. Go down maybe 60%. Whatever's comfortable, don't hurt. Time for some dumbbell raises. Here we go. Use really comfortable weights because this is a lot of repetition, 30 seconds on each side. Go down in your knees, come up, real big stretch out, nice long lean look. Working everything in the body on this exercise. Remember, it's 30 seconds on each side. Leg goes out on the opposite side. Time for a pretty severe cardio moment here. Remember, we're doing this for a full minute. Really doing quick steps here, gonna make you nice and light. I'm using a dumbbell in my hands because we're gonna go down also every about 15, 20 seconds and touch the ground. It's Gonna work on balance at the same time. Heart rate is gonna soar on this one, so get ready, guys. Okay, this is going to be tough. This is that full back rotation. We want a full twist over the body. Remember, we're doing 30 seconds each side. Really going to work this lower back and your booty all the way over. If it's not comfortable to go all the way to the floor, go as far as you can, but really get the rotation in your back. You're going to feel this one tomorrow, guys. Here we go, a straight 1 minute bicep curl. Make sure it goes all the way down and all the way up to your shoulders. This is gonna be the longest minute you've ever done. Everybody wants toned arms. It's a lot of work. Don't worry about the speed here. Just try to really keep going and breathing nice and consistently and evenly for the whole minute. All right, we're down to the mat work now. So this is a big core work here. We're gonna do full sit-ups with our arm in the air and a full rotation. Work your entire midsection here, keeping that arm up as straight as you can and as quiet as you can. Remember, we're doing 30 seconds with each arm on each rotation here. It's gonna be tough. Try to keep those feet as quiet as possible. Legs stay down nice and tight. You see, my feet are actually flexed toward me, right? Don't flex your toes away from yourself. Toward yourself is gonna keep all those muscles engaged in your legs, so you're working out your entire body at the same time. Russian twist, pretty common thing to do here. This is back to that whole rotational thing on our back and in our core. Try to keep your feet as quiet as possible. Do the rotation where that dumbbell is touching all the way, both sides, nice and even. If you cannot keep your feet up, go ahead and put your feet down and keep the twist going. This is about really making a nice strong spine for you. This is what your spine is supposed to be able to do, to rotate back and forth comfortably with the muscles holding it in place. Time for the spider, another big core workout, huge on the quads also. So arms and legs are out into a V, going from one side to the other, back and forth, trying to be nice and even, nice even pace. Great whole body thing, but you know that core is going to be screaming at you at the end of this one. This is a nice smaller rotation also, so we're still getting that rotational aspect in this video the whole time, really trying to make a strong spine here. I'm a big believer in, let's see how many exercises we could do at once. So you can see I'm keeping my shoulders over my wrist, working out my shoulders and my arms, at the same time doing a leg lunge side to side to work out those hips. Beautiful rotation in the hips, keeping these hips nice and loose. Really try to have a nice even pace. Get great definition in your arms. This is a full minute, so this is a lot of weight on those arms. Last exercise we're doing are sit-ups. Anyone who works out with me in my studio knows this is like such a common thing. Every client does this at every level. Now this is like the top level. We can actually add weights to add more resistance, but I want you to really notice my feet are locked down, my hands are locked down in my stomach, right? This is the proper way to do sit-ups, and this is super difficult. So if this is too difficult, try to find my other videos that I talk about different modifications to get you here, to get this core really tight. We can use dumbbells on the side, we can use blocks, but do not have someone hold your feet. Go down just part way if you need to. In my studio, everyone does 35 of some kind of modification, but we're doing a full minute here because that's what we're doing in the video. But look at my other videos. This is such a great overall exercise. Keeps those ankles flexed, keeps your calves working at the same time. I really suggest everybody do this. It is time for stretching and cool down now. So we've worked out really hard and now all these muscles are nice and warm. Always stretch warm. See how straight my legs are? My knees are straight, my feet are flexed toward my face, stretching out that lower back. I hold stretches for 10 to 15 seconds. Hip is open on this one. If you can't open up your hip this much, that's okay. Do what's comfortable. Now when we stretch, we don't stretch to pain. We stretch just to get things nice and loose. To get flexible takes a long time, so don't push your body too hard on this when you stretch, and never stretch cold. We always stretch at the end of exercises, not at the beginning. We do dynamic stretching in the beginning and static stretching like this, which is at holding a position at the end of the exercise.